Gretchen Wilson.
What?
Hardly recognize you without your garb on, your big costume.
Yeah, that was something.
Talking about the masked singer.
I mean, a lot of people aren't familiar with the show. It is a kind of a crazy show.
It is so weird.
It is weird.
It is weird.
It's a little goofy, but when you get out there and you really get into it, it's really hard. It's a hard competition to win.
And see, Big D never really got into the show. I love it because we start having these text chains. It's literally the text chain.
Oh, the guessing, trying to figure out who it is.
Did
really
anyone
fun.
ever guess who that?
All the way at the very end, Robin finally figures it out.
No, I mean like your friends.
No.
Anyone you knew?
Nope.
No one in the music industry. John Rich didn't know it was you.
If they did, well, see, like I said, you weren't allowed to tell anybody that we were even doing it. So even while it was airing, I wasn't allowed to talk.
I get it, but John knows you better than anyone. You don't think he would have known?
I think as the show was going on, I think my friends were suspecting, but they were also thinking, nah, Gretchen, that can't be. I mean,
Gretchen wouldn't do the masked singer.
Right. Yeah, I know.
She brought in the gloves, by the way.
Yeah, I have them.
What?
Yeah.
Is that the only part of the costume you were able to keep?
I can't keep them. They let me have them just to come and visit you guys and do this sort of thing, but they want them FedExed back immediately.
What?
Yes.
What are they going to do with them?
I think they go into a museum or something.
There's a masked singer Hall of Fame?
Shut up. There is not.
I loved being in this costume. It turned me into some other alternate part of myself. I totally just turned into... I got to get this girl's names right. Remember the chick that wore the big basket of fruit on her head? And
Chiquita Banana or whatever? Did I just do that?
That's who I felt like I morphed into. Every time I put on Pearl's costume, I just turned into her, and I was like... and just, got to show a side of myself that I never get to show. So it was... kind of fun. I realized that, maybe I'm a little feminine sometimes.
Wow, imagine. How about that? Who knew?
I didn't.
Gretchen's with us. We'll come back talk. She's got some new cool projects coming up. We'll tell you all about that on the way next. Hang on. Hey, Gretchen Wilson hanging with us. Gretchen is very busy. She has a new... All right, so explain this project to me now.
Which one? I've got all sorts of things going on.
What's the one where you're redoing...
Yeah, so I just thought it would be a good
Here for the
idea
party?
to re-record the first album. Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you're doing like Taylor. It's like she did the Taylor's version. Are you gonna have like handwritten Gretchen's version?
Well, I mean, I might call it that. Maybe that makes sense. Cool. Or maybe G-Dub's version.
Oh.
Or the Redneck version. There's lots of things I guess we could call it. But
Gretchen's version.
But it's going to be a little bit different, obviously, because I'm going to have guest singers on each song. So it won't just be me re-singing everything like it was the first time. I'm going to keep it as true to the original as possible, but I'm hoping to get a lot of other voices on there to help
Who are you
me.
trying to get?
Well, I have a couple of yeses already, but I was saying earlier I was waiting for the finale of The Masked Singer to come out so that I become more popular and I get more yeses. So.
You say that. I don't know why you're silly. I'm telling you, everyone's going to want to be on this.
Well, I mean, some people are really hot stuff right now, and they don't really have.
Who have you asked and they said no, and we'll call them?
Well, I haven't asked anybody and they said no yet, but I'm just waiting.
See what
I'm
I
waiting
mean?
for the right opportunity.
Do you see what I mean, Miss Negedy?
I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. But I mean, I'd love to get people like in my head. I've got Post Malone on here for the party.
Okay.
But I haven't asked him yet. He seems to like to do duets though. So
he could even do Here for the Postie.
Yeah.
I'm just
totally
saying.
Could. Or I've been saying for years we need to get together and do an ad campaign, and do a Here for Bacardi.
Yes.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
But anyway, so that's my idea. I've got Travis Tritt is already a yes.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, though. Before we skip over Travis Tritt, have you talked to Bacardi about doing that?
No, I don't know if anybody ever has. But,
That's
Cowboy
silly.
Troy actually was going to work on that for me.
That needs to happen.
It
okay.
should.
So Travis Tritt is a yes.
Travis Tritt's a yes. I've got a couple of other that I know for sure are going to do it.
What's the first letter of their name?
No, I don't want to share anymore because
just
in case of anything.
First letter. Don't be a stick in the mud.
Okay, I'll just tell you. On Chariot, I've got Chapel Heart.
Okay, love them.
I mean, it's a perfect song.
Okay.
They're going to rock that. They
yes,
are
they
a
will.
trio of killer singers, so they're going to just nail it.
Hilarious.
Yes, and I'm going to ask Ashley McBride to be on Homewrecker.
She's going to do it. She loves you.
I love her.
She's talked about you on our show.
I absolutely adore her. I love that she is just so just herself.
I mean,
And
she reminds me a lot.
unapologetically
You two
herself.
remind me a lot of each other.
Well, you know,
Kind of
strong,
that
strong
irreverent.
women.
Yeah.
Just strong, don't take no crap kind of girls.
So when's the thing gonna come out? Who
I'm
knows?
trying to get as many of the original musicians that played on it the first time 20 years ago to come back into the studio to work with us again on recreating it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get everybody, obviously. Not everybody's still around, but trying to, you know, and getting their schedules all on the same page is a little bit crazy. So hopefully by the end of next month, I'll have it tracked at least.
Nice.
And start working on the vocals.
All right. Well, we'll catch back up more with Gretchen Wilson on the way next. Hang on. Gretchen Wilson hanging with us. All right. So when Redneck Woman came out, I remember there being a seismic shake in country music.
Well, I mean,
I'm telling you, I don't know that we've seen that since.
we weren't being talked to, sung about, catered to. It was the kind of women that, like me and that I grew up around, that just were kind of, I think we just sort of felt like that we weren't being recognized, and we should be. I mean, we're not all supposed to be the same thing. And at that moment in country music, all we were seeing was the really slick, polished, beautiful, soft around the edges sort of woman, and that's who we were singing about. We were promoting, and women that grew up like I did, and women who are, you know, all of their whole hopes and dreams in life is to own that double wide, drive that Chevy truck, and have a couple kids and go to the football games on the weekend. That is life at its fullest to these women, but they're not being appreciated for just being who they are.
And I'll tell you this, I think that's the majority of women.
Well, it just didn't seem like we were being recognized, I think. And so I've said it a million times. There's so many great singers. There's so many talented musicians that don't make it. It's that trifecta of things happening at once, the right time, the right song, the right voice. And that's what happened with Redneck Woman. It was beneficial to me that nobody else was talking to women like us, because at that moment I figured out that's what we're missing. That's how I can step into this and be uniquely me and be different and make some noise. Now, I didn't think radio was going to play it, because we even had
It said hell yeah.
program directors were calling the record label saying, we've been working for 20 years to get that word out of our listener's mouth.
Oh, they're so stupid.
Yeah.
I hate our industry sometimes.
Well, it's just that
It's just
everybody,
goofy.
in the last 10, 20 years, everybody has decided that the word redneck means something other than what it does. Everybody, and I guess because I'm the redneck woman, it kind of falls on me to define this for everyone. Redneck does not mean racist. It does not mean some kind of white supremacist cult. Redneck has never meant that, and I don't know who in the movie industry or in the whatever has decided, because that's where I hear it the most in a derogatory world. Is in the movies.
I bet you ran into that a lot while doing The Masked Singer.
Well, and also, yeah, I was thinking to myself, and I run around with this fear, you know, oh my gosh, what are they going to do when this mask comes off and they realize they gave the trophy to a redneck? You know, I mean, are they going to want to take it back? You know, I mean, like this is the world I live in, and it's because of just the misuse of the word. I mean,
Yeah,
redneck means it comes from being out in the farm, in the field.
Hardworking.
All day long and coming back in with your neck sunburned because you've been out on a plow all day long. That's basically what it comes from, and it has nothing to do with racism, and I'm really sick of it, and I wish people would just do their homework on that.
Well said. Well said.
Hear ye.
You can check her out. She's doing because you got the show with Blake and Keith.
Yeah, The Road. That's a
Road.
Taylor Sheridan show. I mean, who doesn't want to be involved in something like that? Yeah, I just saw a little promo of it just this morning for the first time, and just beautiful. Beautiful.
It's gonna be good.
It looks good. It was. It's very real. There's a lot of real heartbreaking moments in it. You know, I know I wear a hard shell exterior, but I'm pretty softy on the inside, you know, and, you know, watching these kids and their hopes and their dreams, you know, and everything that they've been working for their whole life and just trying to hold their hand through those moments. It was kind of emotional.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And congratulations on
Life.
doing weird things on TV. Gretchen Wilson, everyone. Thanks, Gretchen.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, that was great. That was good. You did good.
Thank you.
I have no idea what it was because this is taped afterwards, but
You were amazing, though.
Thanks. Appreciate it.